They say one of the neatest challenges for the Stanley Cup and one of the great legends of hockey was the challenge of 1905, Dawson City. Dawson City had to take a boat down the seacoast. They had to use dog sleds just to get to the ferry, and then they had to train across the country to challenge for the Stanley Cup championship. Well, I know there's a few transportation woes involved in that story from 1905. I know Calgary, you're battling a little bit with the transit strike right now, but that's nothing on this story we're about to tell you that combines maybe the best players from Labrador and the shores of Quebec. Bob Babinski has been out and about examining what it is that truly is at the root of a tremendous hockey tournament staged in St. Augustine.
Those are my sticks.
Tim Nadeau grabs his gear for another game of hockey, but his most important piece of equipment is still outside. If you want to play hockey in St. Augustine, you need a snowmobile. That's because this is the only way to get to the game here. St. Augustine is the biggest of a string of villages along Quebec's lower North Shore. About 700 people live here. There's a school, a church, and lots of snowmobiles. It's a village nestled in rugged landscape, and it's hard to get to. There are no roads in or out, leaving just two ways to get here in the winter: by plane or over the snow. Many players traveled more than 2 bumpy hours to get here, all for the chance to play in the St. Augustine Weekend Men's Hockey Tournament.
Randy Roberts shoots it in back in net, played by goaltender Jeff Lavalley, puck up there front net. Tim Nadeau has a chance, but stopped there by Robert Coulombe in front of the net.
We've been doing this since we were like 15, 16 years old, and some of us for longer than we should be, but we still love it. It's one of those things that brings the communities together, and everybody just seems to come together as a family, the whole coast.
Nadeau and his teammates from St. Paul's River aren't the only ones who've gone to some trouble to get here. There are 5 teams from along the coast of the lower North Shore of Quebec, and there's even one company team all the way from Ontario. It's made up mostly of players who used to live here.
Puck goes in the corner.
Hard,
Picked up by
Ross Lavalley works in construction in Ottawa. He's here with the Ontario team. There's virtually no work here through the winter months. Like many others, he left St. Augustine 10 years ago. But he comes back every winter for the hockey tournaments on the coast.
My mother lives there. I got 4 brothers there. I got 2 sisters there. So that way I can come back, see family, play hockey, family, see people, see friends like I grew up with.
And the netminder decided to hold on.
That's right, Murray. After he
7 years ago, Murray Jones and his brother Dave started broadcasting tournament games. They do it for community radio station CFBS. There are 6 or 7 tournaments like this across the coast, most of them on outdoor rinks. It's a reflection of what these tournaments mean.
For sure, they liked the hockey, but I think the friendship was more than the hockey. Everybody liked to win. Everybody liked to bring home the trophy. But it's the friendship once a year to this village, next village, at home, don't matter. To me, that's the biggest accomplishment.
I think it's the same, you know, it's people getting together in the town, you know, and it's helping the towns, helping the economy. It's bringing old friends together.
puck comes to Randy Roberts. Randy Roberts in front of net, saved by Jeff Lavalley. Puck comes to Dow. Roberts scores!
Broadcasting on the coast brings its share of challenges, starting with the names of the players. Many of the teams are made up of extended family members.
Hey, I'm Randy Roberts, the senior citizen of the team. Been playing now 30 years. And this is Randy Roberts, a relative, Darius, another one, Darius Roberts. Here's my nephew, Darryl, our ace goal scorer. And this is another nephew, Brendan Smith. And Leon.
Inside the zone, down to get it out, Leon to Tim Nadeau. Nadeau in over the blue line, tries to get it in there that time. Now tries to dump a pass out in front, score! Darryl Roberts again.
Family pride was evident early in the tournament when the Roberts gang from St. Paul's beat the host St. Augustine Raiders in a round-robin game. It's the first time they did that on St. Augustine ice in 28 years.
Let's go, Jason! Let's go, come on!
They may take the hockey seriously here, but this is about more than just winning and losing.
Look at the way Kiki's skating, he shouldn't be out there.
Lillian Lavalley is a school teacher. She doesn't miss a game. She hasn't for 25 years.
such a big social event. It's not only a hockey tournament. It's a social event. People come to party, to have a good time, and to use hockey for an excuse.
The hockey goes well into the night, sometimes past midnight, but the action doesn't stop when the lights go down. Hundreds of people cram into the community center every night. The party lasts until the wee hours of the morning. The players and the fans recover to take part the next day.
In the corner, picked up there by Robert Coulombe. Robert Coulombe, number 19. Game over! Game's over.
The Roberts gang from St. Paul's didn't actually make it to the playoff round, but when the last game is finished, there are no regrets.
In the winter on the coast, hockey is everything. My mom is home, and I'm sure she's listening for my name, and it's just a pure excitement. Everybody loves this stuff. It's in your bones from day one. You learn how to skate at 2 years old, and you know, on the ponds and everything else, and it's in your blood right till the very end, I believe.
Okay. Got to get our survival gear in.
When the hockey is done, Nato loads his supplies and gets set for the long trip home. He's got lots of time to think about the next weekend tournament, which is just around the corner. In St. Augustine, for Hockey Day in Canada, I'm Bob Babinski.
Bob Babinski, thank you very kindly. Ed and Francis, congratulations. First time in 40 years on skates? That's unbelievable.